Grayson, tell me your name.
Bruh, you always said it. My name is Grayson.
And I'm Ronald McDonald. Look, can you tell him why we stay here?
Because we have doctor's appointment.
What if you've had to get something put on your head before and do tests in the hospital? Grayson has 22q duplication, and it's just a rare genetics disorder. We have 14 specialists that we have to see here in Sioux Falls on a yearly basis. Some of them multiple times a year, some of them just for annual checkups. We're here roughly every month, every 1 to 2 months, more often during the summertime. And we try to bulk our appointments to where we can get here when it's not affecting the school schedule as much as possible. We're originally from Mississippi. We've lived in the hills for 3 years. I'm a pastor and a contractor there, so we moved here to start a church. It's in Custer. That's where we do life, yeah. So we have 5 kids. My wife and I have been married for 24 years, and Grayson's our youngest. We adopted him and his mother, so I have two 24-year-olds, a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, and an 8-year-old. I'm looking at my daughter to make sure I get the ages right. Knowing that when we come here to Sanford for his visits, I don't have to worry about hotel, I don't have to worry about additional expenses. From the most simple things, they get a plushie and a blanket when they come. We call this our home when we come here. When we go out in Sioux Falls to go to doctor's appointments, or we're going hiking, when we get through doing that, we're always going back home. And for us, that doesn't mean going back to Edgemont. That means that we're coming home to the Ronald McDonald House. This is our home when we're here. It's a home away from home for us. It helps us make a trip to a doctor not feel like a trip to a doctor. It gives us some peace, some comfort. He can come down here and play games. So it provides him a lot of comfort on what could be a very stressful situation, knowing that you're coming to the doctor and there's a good chance that you're probably gonna have a blood draw. Especially for him, he gets excited to come to Sioux Falls and come to the Ronald McDonald House. He doesn't stress out knowing that we're coming to Sioux Falls to go to the doctor, because he knows when we get here, we're staying here. It's a comfortable, safe place for him. He has a lot of anxiety issues, and this alleviates that anxiety for him. So we get to come to Sioux Falls, stay here, go do fun stuff in town, and while we're here, we happen to have doctor's appointments, as opposed to coming to Sioux Falls for doctor's appointments and staying somewhere where we may not know where we're going to be every time. They allow all of the kids to come with the families. It's the little things that matter, but those are little things that you wouldn't typically think that you would get when you go somewhere. But they literally think about what the child needs and what's going to be beneficial to the child, from the smallest situation all the way down to up to taking the stress off the parents for the trip, so that everyone is able to come and have a relaxing time and to be able to focus on the child and the child's medical needs while they're here. And when you're talking about coming to a location and having to stay in a hotel for multiple nights because your child's in the hospital, or your child has, in our case, sometimes 4 and 5 different doctor's visits over the course of multiple days, it's very, very expensive. This can't be done without donor support. And donors are what keeps this place alive, and it's also what allows these families to be able to come and focus on the most important thing at hand, which is their child, which is where they should be focused on.
We call it our house.